Well, congrats, Josh. This is, I guess, becoming a habit now. Turn around for you. So I guess physically, how you feeling? Emotionally, how you feeling after just another win here?
I feel great, man. Finally got the finish I was looking for. It's not just the finish, just the way I do it. You know what I mean? Shout out to 4 Ounce Fight Club. Shout out to all my teammates, that have been pushing me. And shout out to Daniel Pineda, Frank, Joseph, David, and Jose Vasquez. They be pushing me. So, yeah.
And it seems like every time you come out here, you're just leagues better than the last time we saw you. And I mean, Bruno has been in this game for a long time, and he was fighting back as hard as he could, but it just seems like you just had all the answers for him. So I guess how did the fight play out compared to how you expected it to play out?
Man, it played out exactly the way I planned it, but I wanted the second round finish. I called it, but he was tougher than I thought, And this time around, I was doing my film study and stuff like that, so I knew what he was going to throw, and before he throw it, so it was like familiar.
Well, you're the 6th flyweight to get 3 knockdowns in a single fight, so I guess I think there was like another record. You're like the fastest to like 750 significant strikes or anything like that. So you're 23. You're writing your name in these UFC records books. So I guess just how far are we taking this?
Man, shit, whatever get me closer to the belt. You know what I mean? That's what I want next.
I don't know if you saw, but Andre Ward was sitting octagon side during your fight, and Daniel Cormier said during the fight that after this all wraps, he wants to go talk to Andre Ward about you specifically and your boxing. So I guess what's it like, not just to write your name in the record books, but like Daniel Cormier, one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, wants to go pick arguably one of the greatest boxers of all time's brain about you.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to the EC, do that. And I think I saw Mike Tyson in there too, So that was, when I used to fight in school and stuff like that, I used to watch Mike Tyson for street fight advice and stuff like that. So to see him there, man, it was a great feeling.
I guess, what do you want next for your career? I'm sure you would fight next week if you could. I guess, I think the record is like 5-6 fights in a calendar year. Are you going to try to push for that, or are you going to slow down as you kind of climb up the rankings?
See, I'm not really the guys to call out people, but I heard the UFC is coming to Texas, you know what I mean? And I also heard Moreno will want to fight on UFC Noche, so Texas versus Mexican, you know what I mean? And Daniel Pineda was talking about coming out of retirement for that one. He said if I get the finish, he'll come out of the retirement. So that was the deal we made.
So you get a hold of it to him. So student and coach on the in San Antonio?
Yes, that's the goal.
So if you do get Brandon Moreno for Noche UFC like you want, that's probably a 5-round main event. Are you ready for that? Like the spotlight, the rounds, doing all the media and everything, and then a win over him, that's title shots and main events moving forward.
Is like I said, man, Brandon Moreno, before I got to the UFC, he was always nice to me, you know what I mean? I didn't call him out to disrespect him, like, respectfully, I want to fight him. But whatever the UFC give me, if they give me him, I'll be ready. And if they want to give me somebody else, then I'll be ready too, so.
Josh, over here. You fought 8 times in less than 2 years. You, Kevin Holland, and Charles Johnson are the most active fighters in the UFC. What do you think makes you 3 different than other fighters?
Just the confidence, you know what I mean? The confidence. And when it comes to fighting, man, I feel like we just enjoy it, you know what I mean? It just comes natural. So, yeah, that's what it is.
And how happy were you to wear that flag when you were walking into the octagon?
It feels great, man. It just, you know what I mean? Having my whole country behind me is just, you know what I mean? On my back, it's just amazing. It feel great.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
Quick question. You ended up finishing it with your hands, little right, left, right. Were you looking for a hands knockout? Because you almost caught him with that knee, nearly took him out with that. Was it just something you saw, or just whatever flowed?
I'm not gonna lie. We was working on a spinning kick, but he was too fast for me to throw a spinning kick. Yeah. All right. Thank you.